Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to do articles in English grammar. In this video, we will learn about what are articles, what are the types of articles, and how do we use them correctly while forming the sentences. Fine. So let's begin with the concept. And I request again that unless you understand the concept nicely, do not jump for completion of the exercise. It is very much required that you need to understand the concepts first. How and when we use a or an or the is very much important. So please understand the concepts and then only go to the exercises and try to do the exercises on your own. Do not take anybody's help. If you want to ask question or if you have any doubt, you can ask me directly. Okay, so let's start with the concept. Let us first understand what is an article. An article is a word that is used before a noun. Now the article we always use before a noun because we are telling what the noun is. Okay, whether it is singular in form or it is plural in nature. A, an, and the are articles. So these words are called articles. A, an, and the. Let us see some examples. I need a pen. Now I am not writing a in before I. I is a pronoun and not a noun. What is the noun over here? Noun is a pen. Pen is the noun. So we are writing a in front of pen. I want an apple. N. I want the green apple. Okay, the. So a, an, and the are articles. Articles are basically of two types: indefinite articles and definite articles. Indefinite articles are used for general things. We use a or n. A or n are the indefinite articles, whereas definite articles are used only for the specific things, for the particular things. We use the. Now I have a question over here. Sometimes we call the the the, and sometimes we call the as the. I want you to find out on your own, when do we pronounce the as the and when do we pronounce the as the. After finishing my video, I'll give you the answer for the two, but before that I want you to find on your own. Let's start with the indefinite articles. We'll understand what is an indefinite article and where do we use a and where do we use n. Okay, so let's start with the concept of a. Before we proceed for understanding a and n, we all know that there are in all 26 alphabets in English. In English language, there are 26 alphabets starting from A to Z or Z. In these 26 alphabets, we have 5 vowels, that is A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U are also called swar in Hindi. They are also called vowels. Whereas when we take out these 5 alphabets from 26 alphabets, we get 21 consonants. whatever is left out after taking out A, E, I, O, U is all we have consonants, and in Hindi consonants are known as Vyanjan. Okay, so you need to know that why are we understanding the concept of vowels and consonants. Indefinite article A. Now we'll understand what is A and where do we use A. So A is an indefinite article and it is always used for the single unit. It denotes single unit. Okay. Check the first letter of the word following the article. Use a or a when the next word starts with a consonant. Now where do we use a? We use a wherever the word starts with the consonant or you hear the consonant. Okay, now when you were in second or third standard, you must have done phonetics. A is for A, B is for B, like that. Okay, so it is very much important. Just brush up with your phonetics, your learnings, and you are going to use your phonetics over here while placing A or an. That is very much important. Okay, so see, let's see the example. Girl, G, when we say girl, it is G, and G is a consonant. That's why we have written A in front of girl. Bus, it is B. B is a consonant, and that's why we have written A. Frock, fur. So when we say fro, it is fur letter that you hear first, and fur is nothing but F, and F is a consonant. That's why we have written A. Table, t is T, and T is a consonant. That's why we have written A. Okay, so we use A when the word starts with a consonant or you hear the sound of a consonant. Let's see some example. A rabbit, a boy, a tree, a car. Some rules for using a. We use a before U, letter U, when it sounds like the word you. Y, and before EU. Sounds like you starts with U, single letter U, that is in case of university. In case of university, when you say university, it is U that you hear, and U is संधि विच्छेद करोगे तो य प्लस ऊ की मात्रा becomes U. So y is nothing but y, and y is a consonant. That's why we will use a in front of university. Although U is a vowel, still when we are using it, if you say umbrella, it's a, and a is a. That's why we use n in front of umbrella. But when it is university, it is U, that you hear. Okay, so it is a consonant, and that's why we will use A. Let us see another example of European city. In European city, though the word is starting with E, it sounds as in U, Y-O-U. That's why Y is the first sound that you hear, and it is a consonant. That's why we will write a European city. Let us now begin with N. N is also an indefinite article. Use N when the next word starts with a vowel. That is, whenever a word starts with A, E, I, O, U, we always use N in front of them. Okay, before them we use N. Let us see some examples. An elephant, an apple, an egg, an orange. Now, elephant, apple, egg, and orange, they starts with the vowel. We also use N when you hear the sound of a vowel. Let the word starts with a consonant, but if when you speak that word the first letter which you hear is a vowel sound, then you will always use n. For example, hour, HOUR, hour. H is silent over there. We do not pronounce hover. We always say hour. Hour is O, that is U sound. Okay, ah. Ah is a, ah. So that is hour, and hour may you hear the sound of vowel. That's why we will use n, an hour, and not a hour. Clear? Let us see few examples. An igloo, an umbrella, an elephant, an apple. We also use n before words that begin with a silent h. Silent h in case of hour. So we will write an hour. What about honest? Is it honest or is it honest? It is not honest. That's why H is silent over there, and the first letter that we hear is O, honest. So it is O for honest. So O is the first letter that you hear, that is a vowel sound, and that's why we will write an honest man or an honest girl. Okay, so we'll always write n when H is silent in the particular word. I hope you have understood the concept of indefinite articles a and n. Let us begin with the definite article now. There is one definite article. It is the word the, the. The or the is a definite article. It indicates exactly. It tells definitely which item we are talking about. So when we use the, we actually talking about a specific thing or person or place. Okay, so here the is the definite article. Let us see the example. The earth, the Taj Mahal, the sun. Some rules of using the. We use the when there is only one of something. It is used when we are talking about one of something, or it is a universal or celestial body which is always one. Sun is one, earth is one, planets are one, stars, though they are many, but then moon is one, right? So that way we use the in front of them. We usually use a or an with a noun to talk about a person or thing for the first time. When first time you introduce a person or a thing in your sentence or in your paragraph, we always use either a or an. But when we are talking again about the same person whom we have introduced or the same thing, we use the, because we are now specifying that person or thing in our sentence. So this is what is written here, that we usually use a or an with the noun to talk about a person or thing for the first time. We usually use the when we talk about the same person or same thing again. Let us see one example. Mary. Mary said, I bought a CD player and a TV yesterday. Now here Mary is talking about a CD player. There may be many, but she brought one CD player and one TV yesterday. Whereas Joe said, was the CD player expensive? Now here Joe is talking about exactly the same CD player which Mary had bought. Okay, so Joe is asking about the same CD player, that's why Joe is using the before CD player. Fine. So Joe said, Was the CD player expensive? So we are again connecting the CD player with the above sentence. Alright, now we will understand where do we use the. So there are certain things that you need to remember always. We use the in the following scenarios. The name of the rivers, we use the Ganga, the Saraswati. Okay, so in front of the name of the rivers, seas, oceans, mountain ranges, we use the. For example, the Ganga, the Saraswati, the Alps, the Arabian Ocean. Okay, the names of well-known building. If it is a well-known building, we always use the in front of them. For example, the Taj Mahal. Okay, the Qutub Minar. The names of holy books or newspapers. The Quran, the Gita, the Times of India, the Hindu. So, when we are using the names of the holy books or newspapers, we always write the in front of them. The names of trains, ships, aeroplanes, etc. When we are using train's name or ship's name or aeroplane's name, we always write the in front of them. The names of some countries. The name contains a common noun. For example, and this is very important, we never say the India or the Shweta. No, we always say Shweta alone. We do not use the in front of proper nouns. We only use the in name of some countries where common noun is already there. It exists. For example, USA or the United States of America. So United States is a common noun. That's why we are using the. Okay, the United Kingdom. UK, the UK or the United Kingdom. So kingdom is a common noun. That's why we are writing the. We never say the Pakistan or the China. So always keep this in mind. This is the common error which people make when they are learning articles. Superlatives. You have studied degrees of comparison and adjectives. Now there we used to write the as the magic word. So when we are specifying a particular thing or person or place and we are writing the superlative form of adjective there, we always write the smartest student. So the. Okay, words like first, last, next. For example, the first, the last, and the next. Okay, so these are some of the rules. They are also there in your book. You can just go through them. You have to remember where we use the. Fine. So, but always remember, we do not use the in front of proper noun. For example, name of a person, name of a country where common noun is not given. Okay, we do not use the. Now there are some do's and now we will understand there are some don'ts. We do not use the with proper nouns as I told you. Nouns that name materials, nouns that name abstract qualities. Okay, we never say the Shweta or the Simran or the Ananya. We never say the gold unless they have been made particular. Unless you specify that particular element or material, you cannot write the in front of them. This is ground rule. You have to understand and memorize these rules in your mind. Fine. Now we'll begin with the exercises, but I am done with the explanation. If you still have any doubts or you did not understand anything, you may ask me. In the comment box, you can write your question and I'll answer them. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you understand the concept of articles. I request all of you to please subscribe my channel so that whatever videos are upcoming, you won't miss any one of them, and do hit the bell button so that whatever videos are coming, you will get a notification for the same in your mailbox. And if you still have any queries related to the articles that we have learned, you can write in the comment box. I will try to answer all of them. We'll start with the exercise. I'll explain you the same, but then I want you to do it on your own. That is my only request. Thank you once again. Exercise D, page number 42. Put a or an before the following nouns. Some nouns are given to you, in front of which the blanks are given. I have done four examples for you. The rest you have to do on your own. There are in all 20 examples given. Let us see the examples. Dash window. Win, w. W is a consonant, so we will use a. Onion. A is a vowel. That's why we will use an. Nail. No is a consonant. That's why we'll use a. Leaf. L is a consonant. We'll use a. The same way you have to question yourself when you speak the word. What do you hear? Which letter do you hear first? Whether the sound of the letter is a consonant or a vowel. The same way you will fill in all the blanks and finish the exercise. Page number 42, exercise number E. Fill in the blanks with a or an. The king had dash army. Army. It starts with a vowel. It sounds like a vowel. So we will use an. Second, I worked in this office for dash year and dash half. So ear, Y is silent. We hear the sound of a vowel because when we say ear, it is E that you hear first. That's why we'll write an in front of ear and half. Ha, ha. Ha is H. H is a consonant, and that's why we will write A. So that's how you have to do rest of the exercise. Do question the pronunciation that you are using for a particular word and then see which sound you hear the first, whether it is a vowel or a consonant, and accordingly you have to put a or an to fill in the blanks and finish the sentences. Exercise G. In this exercise, you have to fill in the blanks with a, an, or the. I have done 2 answers for you. You have to do next 4 on your own. Dash car is parked in front of our house. There can be many cars, but one is parked in front of my house. So I will write a because I am introducing that car in my sentence. So it is a car is parked in front of our house. Now in second sentence, I am talking about the same car which is parked in front of my house. Okay, so we are talking about the same car. So the word that the article will be the. In second example, the car parked in front of our house belongs to my uncle. Okay, so this way you have to do rest of the exercise. Finally, we will be ticking the correct options in exercise K, page number 44. Those who are having old books or those who are not having any books, they are just watching the video and understanding the concept, I request them to pause the video and copy the sentences in your notebook and then try to do on your own. Let us see few examples. 2 examples. See, the first one says, all The students, oblique students, had come in the school uniform. So we are talking about all students, okay, plural. When it is plural, we always use the. All the students had come in the school uniform. We are not just talking about any uniform, we are talking about the specific school uniform. Okay. Second, Neha, not the Neha. The Neha is wrong English. Neha is, what is she? Head girl of our school or the head girl of our school? So we are talking about Neha and her designation in our school. So we will write the head girl. Okay, Neha and the head girl. So this way you have to read and understand which answer will fit in your sentence and give it a meaning, make it sense. That will be your correct answer. With this, I end my chapter, the explanation for articles, and we have discussed the exercises. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask me freely. Okay, thank you.